Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another week of learning. I hope you guys are having fun at home, and I hope that we will come back next week. This week is going to be an interesting week, and this week we will be doing a lot of reading because it's book week. Okay, guys? And so today in our Bible class, we will be reading from the story of David and Goliath. Okay? So, ready? Okay. Well, Goliath might just as well have been a green, slimy monster with 3 hands because God's people froze with fear. Their eyes gazed over and they turned deathly pale. They knew if somebody didn't do something quickly, if someone didn't save them, but God would do something, He would send someone to save them. Now, you remember that David was the youngest son of Jesse? Well, his brothers were soldiers in the army. One day, when David brought his brothers their lunch, he saw Goliath and he saw how scared everyone was. "Don't be afraid," David said. "I'll fight him for you. You are only a little shepherd boy," the king said. "And Goliath is a great soldier. How will you fight him?" "God will help me," David said. So the king gave David his royal armor to wear, but it was too heavy and too big, and David couldn't even walk. "I won't need this," David said. Instead, David picked out 5 smooth stones from the stream. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Took his slingshot and walked towards Goliath, step by step. Okay, let's see, this is Goliath, and you can see David. Okay, alright, so Goliath walked towards David. "Dum, dum, dum. You!" Goliath peered down at the small boy. "I'm little David," shouted up to him. "But God is great." Goliath laughed at, and even David laughed than usual. Ha 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 ha. It went with one swing of his giant sword. Goliath could finish the boy off, but David kept going. It isn't how strong you are or how many swords and spears you have that will save you. It is God who saves you. This is God's battle, and God always wins his battle. David put a stone in his sling and swung it around and let it go. The little stone flew whiz like a bullet through the air and struck Goliath. Thud right between the eyes. Goliath stopped laughing. Okay. He stumbled and staggered and crushed, fell dead. When the Philistines saw Goliath was dead, they ran away, and when God's people saw them running away, they cheered. God had saved his people. David was a hero. Many years later, God would send his people another hero to fight for them and to save them. But this hero would fight the greatest battle the world has ever known. The end. Okay? So what happened was David killed Goliath with a swing, okay, with a stone. So that is really interesting, and I hope that God will bless you today, bless your whole week, and remember that He's the only God that will always be there for you and will fight your battles. Alright guys, have a good week and have a tremendous and wonderful day. Bye bye.